Hi everyone, Scorp here. Here with another deck profile for Duelist of the Roses Redux mod. Today I'm going over a Fiend deck, which I probably should have done right after my Fiend playthrough. Standard stuff here to start with. 6 threats in the Temple of Skulls. I picked Sarah the Mant as a deck leader, just because it's over 5 stars. It's all that I care about, 5 stars or higher. Or low level, I don't really want, but technically you could probably use something much weaker, just so that if somebody uses Shape Change on you or whatever, Shape Snatch, the Immortal that copies your deck leader, it's weaker. I'm not really that big of a stickler on that, but you could. 3 Job Change Mirrors for fusing into Summon Skull, 3 Versagos to fuse into Chakras, 3 Lajins for fusions into Summon Skull, 3 Monster Eyes to fuse into Chakras, 3 Toon Summon Skulls because Toon Summon Skull is just better than Summon Skull, an Ancient Tree because I've got plenty of monsters already, Ancient Tree for mopping up all the traps, 3 Yamis, 3 Dark Holes. Dark Holes are just thematic, you don't have to use Dark Holes. It's just Dark Holes are super abusable and they're super strong, so might as well put in 3. You could really put in 3 of whatever you want here. You could put in 3 Summon Skulls for all I care. Soul of the Pure for healing, 3 Axes, 3 Malevolent Muzzlers, 3 Fiend Castles, so 9 equips, and a Goblin Fan. Not a bad deck, I don't think. Pretty simple. Should hit pretty hard. Let's see. This should be an interesting test. There aren't that many field changes with only 3, but that should be plenty. And not perfect to start with, but we should have a 3,500. 3,500 is pretty decent. That's a trap. Or it's at least a spell. This guy can bring out some really powerful stuff, so... like that. So sometimes you have to be a little careful about that. Let's see how big it is. 42, huh? Only 37 outside of his deck leader range. The biggest creature he has in his deck is Sengenjin, so not terribly worried. That Ancient Tree is going to come in handy because this guy loves to use nasty traps, so I'll flip one of those up. Oh, a tie. See, high armor always goes at least 1 for 1, which is awesome. So this first, just so I can't get acid trap pulled. Next turn, all Yami. This deck is significantly less aggressive than the last decks that I've played. Fiends don't have the straight up broken stuff that some of the other classes do. Honestly, Beast Warriors have some of the most broken stuff you can do because of their leader power abilities. I could kill him very easily right here. I think I'll just make the fusion, just to show off that this is the fusion for Summon Skull. And smack down whatever this is. And I'll finish him with the Toon Summon Skull. The main reason that I don't have 3 Summon Skulls in this deck is because you have summoning power issues. That's what I do with a lot of my decks. I try to keep my summoning power down. That's why there's so many Eye Armors and Green Kappas, and other cards to use that aren't monsters. Because you become very limited very quickly in this game in terms of summoning power. Which is not a place you really want to be at. I have 1,000 deck cost. Probably the biggest challenge would be Shoddy, just because of his almost all forest field and all of the burn that he has, and I only have 1 heal spell and a single copy of Goblin Fan. Also, Temple of Skulls also deals with him pretty well, so I have some stuff to deal with this guy. Not to mention 3 copies of Yami to change the field for myself. So probably a Flame Cerberus. What, 21, 31, 36? I'll just double axe this the Toon Summon Skull and unfortunately that's 36 right there, but it'll be 31 when it attacks my creature, so it's also nice to have Green Kappa and Eye Armor in decks, because they usually are not in the same, they're not the same type of card. So if your opponent has, so if somebody were playing against this deck, right, they could just play a fairy and as a deck leader, and then just absolutely obliterate any chance you ever had in winning the game. Almost entirely because you're just instantly, losing, because the deck leader abilities just let you win the game. This lets you get around that by using green kappas and eye armors, which are just gigantic threats in their own right, but they also aren't the same type of creature. It definitely helps to have some diversity in your team. This man is trying to burn me out. I'm trying to draw to get to a card that will stop him from doing that. Just in case. I don't need a second Dark Hole. I probably don't need one. Unless he were to flip up a bunch of Molten Behemoths right now. Unfortunately for him, my creatures are a little stronger than his. And the game's pretty much over already. If you want to make this deck particularly stronger, you probably change out the Dark Holes for Riryokus. I feel like just ending this duel, so I'm just going to do this and play literally any card here. And end the game. I know it's not the nicest thing to do to my creatures, but wins the game. Practice for if you're speedrunning. But compared to that Fiend deck that I played a while back, it had a huge amount of struggles with this guy. This deck pretty well cleaned him up. And then let's just to have a slightly fairer fight, Zera versus Zera. This is not very fair considering he has over 1,000 more deck cost than I do. But he's beatable, so we'll see if we can do it first try. I don't really want Yami in this matchup. I'd like the Crush terrain to stay where it is. Let's see what garbage he played. Ooh, a Mirror Force. Oh. We got our anti-Mirror Force deck, guys. Don't worry, we're good. I am slightly worried about him forcing a card. Although it only gains plus 1500 right now, so... Like that. Ooh, man. That's really close to losing the duel, guys. Let's see here. What do I draw? I have a Destiny draw because of my summon things lit up. Ooh, I drew a Mirror Force, which is absolutely useless. As long as he doesn't draw a Tremendous Fire, I'm fine. So as long as the one card that he played there isn't a Tremendous Fire, we win the duel. Okay, we win. I can play any card here I want. Guess I'll summon a Summon Skull. But yeah, that was the main power of Eye Armor and Green Kappa, is that, okay, I didn't expect him to actually move that card over, but he's still almost dead. Okay, I need to finish him before he kills me. Because he can Destiny draw, and I don't want to deal with a Destiny draw. Ooh, he played a Zera the Manta over there. But yeah, what a vicious opponent, but he's still beatable with a deck that looks like this, so it's good to see. This deck works out pretty well. Unfortunately, the fusions aren't the most consistent thing in the world, but at least most of the fusions are only 4 stars at most. Deck is mostly 3-star stuff, so you can go through it pretty quick. You have a bunch of dark holes if you want to play a slow game against somebody. You can absolutely just sit back and wait for them to play out 10 cards and then just dark hole their board and then do it again and again. I wouldn't play these against other people, but against the AI it's wonderful. So, thanks everybody for watching, and have a nice day.